15 seconds till airtime. Stations on my mark. 15 seconds. Have fun.
The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Corner, Zhao, catch three. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off, powered by Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
Bridgewater, right corner, flashes, open three. Yes, sir. Caleb Bridgewater connects on the 17th three of the day for Carson-Newman.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. Inner Digital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside to historic Frosty Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman and Clayton State are set to collide for the fifth time all-time. Series tied between these two schools, 2-2. Eagles won a wild one last year at the Lock-In Morrow, Georgia, 91-88. In a game where Clayton State did not miss a shot over the final 13 minutes of the game, and somehow Carson-Newman was able to fire punch for punch and stay hot enough to stave off a game Lakers team. John Zhao hit the winning three with 30 seconds in that contest, and then the Eagles buried free throws down the stretch to secure the victory while dealing with a combined 50 points from Ricardo Sams and Christian Chambers. Sams no longer on Clayton State's roster. Christian Chambers has not been playing much this year, the 6-foot junior guard out of Augusta, Georgia, only averaging 4.8 minutes per game, but he certainly was a capable scorer last year, and presumably he would be if he got a chance to play here today. Vince Alexander's Laker unit is 2-3 this season. Clayton State has been through the Atlanta ringer here of late, taking on the likes of Morehouse and Clark Atlanta, two highly skilled ball clubs from the Atlanta metro area. But the Lakers are 1-1 against the Southeast region so far after this three-game stint against schools out of the SIAC. Clayton State lost to Anderson in a shootout, but thumped Emmanuel and the nation's third leading scorer, Kelvin Jones, in the first game of the season. It's a defensive-minded unit for Vince Alexander's crew. They rank number 6th in the nation in blocks, and offensively have shot better than 44% every game. The one marker, I suppose, to look for is the fact that they've been out-rebounded by 9 or more in 2 of their 3 losses. So that's something that Carson-Newman has done exceptionally well this year. Rebound the basketball. The Eagles are 4th in the country with their plus 13.4 rebound margin per game. Carson-Newman's out-rebounded 4 of the first 5 teams they've faced by double digits. The only one they didn't was Lander, and against the Bearcats, they were +8 on the glass. So Carson-Newman certainly has been capable rebounding the ball this season, and they've been doing it with a wide variety of characters. Ben Beeker's your leading rebounder for the Eagles. Off the bench, mind you, at 7.2 boards per game, but Carson-Newman has 7 guys who all average north of 4 boards per game. So the Eagles sending multiple players to crash the glass, and we'll see how much that plays into the strategy here today against a Laker team that's trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. Eagles, fresh off that 51-point win over Million on Monday night. Granted, the caliber of competition ratchets up significantly here today for Carson-Newman against Clayton State, a team that was 0-6 when the Eagles played them last year, but Vince Alexander's team, as you would expect for a guy who's taken a team to the Final Four in USC-Aiken, much improved from last season. Eagles 1-0 all-time against the Lakers here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy cooperative. Service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, we are AEC, member-owned and service-driven. When we return on the AEC countdown to tip-off, we check in with Chuck Benson. His pregame comments head your way when we come back after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Back on the AEC countdown to tip-off, Carson-Newman completes the non-conference portion of its Division II slate before the Christmas break against the Clayton State Lakers. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, Clayton State much improved from a year ago, and you would expect that from a Vince Alexander coached team. But they've done it in large part with some roster changes. No more Ricardo Sams after he dropped 20 on you last year. Christian Chambers had a 30-point game against you last year, but he is only averaging 4.8 minutes a game. What sticks out to you about what the Lakers have done to turn around and start the year 2-3?
They've really revamped their roster. He went out and got a bunch of new faces, a bunch of transfers. And then I feel like they've solidified the defensive side of the ball for themselves. Coach Alexander's always had a reputation as being a defensive-minded coach. And watching in the preparation part going into this game, watching their team play, their people, I've just really been impressed with their overall half-court defense and how they can extend out even into the full court. And we know that they're going to come right at you and try to force the action with their D.
Don't know that a repeat of last year is possible. One of the crazier games that I think anybody's ever witnessed. You won 91 to 88. Somehow managed to win in spite of Clayton State not missing a shot over the final 13 minutes of the game. Offensively, your team has clicked this season. How can you replicate the scoring punch that you had last year against the Lakers?
Well, we've had our own changes in our roster. Some new faces, but more importantly, we've had veteran guys that have sort of redefined what they do and how they do it, and I guess the degree and the quality of which they do it. So schematically, nothing really changes. We know what we think we're going to see defensively. We just have got to be really intentional about our execution and continue to share the ball primarily and get guys touches so we can find those good opportunities.
Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Middle of the park nationally in scoring defense, 146th out of 280 some odd teams, and that feels odd, but I suppose it's in part due to that favorite Chuck Benson phrase, the style makes the fight. You faced exclusively, really, outside of King, super up-tempo teams. Field goal percentage defense is in the top third of the country and second in the league at 43%. How do you grade your defense through the first 5 games of the season?
Well, it's, we've never made as much of the points allowed because if we've had 5 games, we've had 300-point days ourselves, and so the possessions are going to be higher, which means the actual point production for both teams is going to be higher. We're really more interested in the percentages and the rebounding portion of it, and that's where I think we're focusing primarily. And it's already in the year we have two guys that are in that starting rotation, and really 5 or 3 in our top 8, and so it's a work in progress, but I like what I'm seeing so far.
You allude to rebounding. That was something in the preseason that you had mentioned. I'm not sure that this is going to be as dominant a rebounding team as it has been, and I want to slap you. Plus 10 or more on the glass in 4 of your first 5 games. You've got the 3rd best rebounding margin in the country. Granted, last year Clayton State was the first team to out-rebound you last season. How do you continue the success on the glass against the Lakers?
It's a point of emphasis that we make every day. It's a measurable thing that we never take our eye off of, and our guys are taking pride. They're understanding that a rebound isn't only a rebound. It's something that leads to other possible good things. So, I think our guys have bought in and are understanding the value of it.
Chuck Benson, pleasure as always. Good luck today against the Lakers.
Thanks, Cav.
That's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. We'll hug it out with the starting lineups. Keys to the game when the AEC countdown to tip-off comes back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh, home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Set the key, straight on three, dead eye!
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Thomas drives to the free throw line, stops, right hand, floater, got it, count it, and a foul! Bryant Thomas into the teeth of Jason Brooks.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, Domino's, First Bank, by ShopCNEagles.com, the Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Tri-Light, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Back courtside at historic Frosty Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman and Clayton State are set to collide in a SAC versus Peach Belt matchup. Eagles out of the SAC, Clayton State out of the Peach Belt, mating for the fifth time all-time Eagles, and Lakers tied 2-2 in the all-time series. Starting lineups, first for Clayton State, the Lakers without the services of Travis Harper II tonight. Lakers' leading scorer and leading rebounder suspended for today's game after he picked up 2 technicals on Wednesday against Morehouse. New Peach Belt policy in effect for Harper, so he's out of the starting lineup. Vince Alexander will put together a 3-guard, 2-forward lineup. The guards, TJ Stargell, 6'1", grad transfer out of Stone Mountain, Georgia, 6.8 points, 3.3 boards a game. He's joined the backcourt by a 6'4" freshman from Goose Creek, South Carolina. That's Elijah Dates. And a 6'6" redshirt senior guard from Powder Springs, Georgia, Mbaki Lecky. The forwards, Tyler Shirley, 6'8" junior from Gary, Indiana, via Pebblebrook High School, 11.2 points per game for Shirley. And then Wes Williams, the other forward, 6'10" senior from Columbus, Ohio, who averages 10.2 points and 3.0 rebounds per game. Carson-Newman utilizes the same starting 5 for a third consecutive game. It's Jack Browder, Nick Brennigan, Trey Hubbard, John Zhao, and Usman Jha. Zhao, the leading scorer, at 19.8 points per game. 68, 77, 94, his slash line. Road blues for Clayton State. Blue tops, blue shorts, orange lettering on the front of the jerseys. Clayton State written in orange around white numerals. Eagles in the pristine home whites, blue numerals trimmed in orange. Jha versus Williams for the jump. Jha deflects it into the backcourt where Trey Hubbard tracks it down, and the Eagles win the tip for a 6th consecutive game to open this season. Carson-Newman moves left to right with the basketball. Man-to-man defense from the Lakers to open up this contest. Zhao left baseline, drives in, dunks it down with 2 hands. Nice feed from the left wing by Trey Hubbard. And Carson-Newman, in exuberance to celebrate the dunk, spilled some water from the bench. So mop that up. 2-0, Eagles leading. 20 seconds in. Well, that's a new one. There's a lot of moisture to wipe up from Carson-Newman's excitement from that opening jam. Nice backdoor feed for John Zhao. He elevated and threw it down with two hands. Off the bounce from Trey Hubbard. And Carson-Newman got a little too excited over John Zhao's jam. Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. Contact Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins at CNEagles.com/modernwoodman to help secure your family's financial future. A lot of towels out. Every mop is out. It's Carson-Newman. Never seen this one before. Mops up the spilled beverage after Zhao's game-opening dunk. Chuck Benson a little nonplussed with the delay, as the bench continues to take care of the moisture on the floor. And I think we're all set. And after some delay, Clayton State will inbound, and TJ Stargell will bring it across the timeline against the Eagles. It's like a 1-3-1 zone to start this game. Right baseline for Lecky. Fired around to Dates head of the key. Dates dribbling with the left hand. Switches over to his right. Dribble handoff up top, Stargell. Stargell runs the weave over to Shirley. Spins, left elbow, jumper from 15, rattles it home. Tough shot from TJ Stargell. He sinks it. 2-2 ball game, 50 seconds in. Eagles bring it left to right. Brennigan trapped in the right corner, dribbles out of it with the left hand and flips it over to Hubbard, left wing. Hubbard, right hand handles against Stargell, blows by him, gets the cup, right hand finish off the window. Strong take by Trey Hubbard. 4-2 Eagles, minute 10 in. Clayton State onto the offensive end. Drive, a dish, extra pass, Stargell head of the key. Back round Shirley left wing, shakes his defender, fires from 15, left elbow and connects. Tyler Shirley drills the 15-footer. It's a 4-4 ball game, 18:35 to go in the first half. Hubbard picked up three-quarters court by Elijah Dates. Hubbard between the legs, switches it, Zhao head of the key, guarded by Shirley man-to-man. Zhao in the left corner, pops for a three. Zhao bangs it in. Shirley gave him a sliver of daylight, and the nation's leader in three-point percentage made him pay. 7-4 Eagles, 18-12 to play first half. Lakers onto the offensive end. Head of the key, Jay Good from Backy Lecky from 17 feet out. 7-6, Carson in the lead, 18 minutes to go first half. Eagles front court, Brennigan left corner, catch three in transition. Rainbows in. Well, neither team's missed a shot. Eagles have started 4 for 4. Clayton State 3 for 3. Eagles lead 10-6 with 17:50 to go in the first half. And this is exactly the script from last year's game. Head of the key, long two on the way, swirls out from TJ Stargell. Jack Brown to the rebound. Up the floor, Trey Hubbard. Hubbard into the paint for Carson-Newman, moving left to right, back to the basket, stops, bounces, jaw left block, turns, fades, misses everything but the backboard. Stargell grabs the rebound, right block for the Lakers. Clayton State front court. Williams left corner, air balls at 2. Browder the rebound on the right baseline for the Eagles. Cian leading by 4, moving left to right. Hubbard lobs inside. Loose ball taken away from Jaw. Shirley grabs it, heads front court. It's a running Dates right wing into the right corner. Williams a triple, front iron no. Zhao boxes out Lecky for the rebound. Zhao into the front court. Gets it to Hubbard between the rings. Eagles protecting a 4-point lead with 16:55 to go in the first half. Browder, left wing, throws around a screen, misses the three off the front iron. Lecky the rebound middle of lane. Clayton State hustling front court. Dates backs it out to the right wing. Dates left around a screen to the head of the key. Chest pass left wing Stargell. Into the left corner for Williams. Back to the left point, Shirley. Pumps, gets Hubbard into the air. Fades, long two, left wing, rims out left side. Browder the rebound. Eagles push left to right, 4-point lead in hand. Hubbard weaving his way through traffic, gets to the left block, blows the left-hand bunny. Shirley the rebound for Clayton State. Lakers, after a 3-3 start from the field, have missed their last four. It's a 10-6 lead for Carson-Newman with 16:10 to go in the first half. Shirley, left wing, high hand there for Hubbard, drives, pulls up left of the lane, connects from 8 feet out. 10-8, Eagles by 2, 16-minute mark, first half. Carson-Newman works left to right. Browder runs the point across the timeline against Lecky. Goes to Zhao, head of the key. Pump fakes a three around to Browder, left wing. Browder drives to the left baseline, back to the basket on Lecky. Turns, ducks, up and under move, right hand, can't finish. Dates snares the rebound and races up the right sideline. Head to Stargell. Stargell cutting right corner. Shirley fading three. Missed it well short. Jaw saves in the rebound to Nick Brennigan. Eagles push tempo left to right, 2-on-2. Brennigan hustles around his defender. Gets into Wes Williams. Has his shot blocked out of bounds off of Brennigan. Brings us to a break in the action. Well, quick offense early. It's been cold ever since. 15:28 to go in the first half. Eagles have missed their last 5 shots and haven't scored in 2.5 minutes. But Eagles maintaining a 10-8 lead thanks to a 2 of 3 effort from beyond the arc. Back to Holt after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
15:28 to go in the first half, 10-8. Carson-Newman leads Clayton State. The Eagles haven't scored in 2.5 minutes. After both teams started 3 for 3 from the field, they've cooled off substantially. The Eagles have missed their last 5 shots. Clayton State's one of its last 5 from the floor. Lakers with the ball front court. And, well, that's unlike anything I've ever seen. Jamal Kleiss had the ball in the keyhole. Nick Brennigan was guarding him tightly. And Nick really didn't even touch him. Kleiss just threw a prayer up. And he gets the foul call baited. Brennigan's first, the first on the Eagles. Jamal Kleiss to the line where he's 5 of 8 this season. Make it 6 of 9 as he rainbows through the free throw. One more free throw for Jamal Kleiss. Junior forward out of Richmond Hills, Georgia. Sends up the second free throw and knocks it down. 10-10 ball game. All square. A game that's now featured 3 ties. Eagles have led wire to wire so far, though. Full court pressure for the Lakers, trying to keep up this near 3 minutes Eagles scoring drought. Brennigan zips it over to Dyer, left wing. Dyer squares up on Shirley. Moves right around the screen to Beaker, head of the key. Beaker, one dribble, lobs Brennigan right wing. Left around a Beaker screen, accelerating to the cup. Brennigan with the right hand, finishes past Kennedy Brown. Strong take for Nick Brennigan to stop the Eagles' 3-minute scoring drought. 12-10, Eagles back on top. 14:50 to go in the first half. Clayton State with Brown, Shirley, Stargell, Harris, and Kleiss on the floor. Kleiss has it left elbow. Back to the basket on Brennigan. Now dribbles, twirls, fades over the sack logo, and shorts the 10-footer off the front of the rim. Ren Dyer the rebound, accelerating up the left sideline. Dyer into the front court for Carson-Newman. Gets it to Wymanson, playing against his former team. Nice Wymanson. Over to Browder right wing. Into the right corner from Brennigan. Left around a Browder screen. Hit Beaker, head of the key. Beaker 13 to shoot. Tries to find a cutting Ren Dyer. Looked like Dyer got held by Tyler Shirley. No whistle. no foul. Dyer's path to the ball definitely impeded, and it goes down as a turnover. 12-10, Carson-Newman leading, 14-14 to go in the first half. Clayton State with it front court. Brown, free throw line, jumper, misfired from 15. Dyer snares the rebound, up the right sideline to Nick Brennigan. Brennigan stumbled, grabs it back, stops his dribble, drops it off Beaker in the free key, gets it out. Wymanson, head of the key triple, off the mark, rebound on the run for Keandre Bowles. Bowles in transition, lob for a cutting Shirley right baseline. Shirley lays it in off the oop. 12-12 ball game, 13:45 to go in the first half. Eagles work left to right with it. Wymanson between the rings, right around a Beaker screen to the right point. Picked up by Brown, over to the right wing, Dyer. Dyer zips it inside for Beaker, right block. Back to the basket, spins right, now left, drops the shoulder, gets fouled. Charge Tyler Shirley with his first. Team first, and Beaker to the stripe for 2 free throws. Clayton State nonplussed with the call. As Beaker puts up the first free throw, misses it long off the heel. At best, he can make it a 1-point Carson-Newman lead. 13:29 to go in the first half. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, where AEC, member-owned and service-driven. Beaker's second free throw short off the front iron. 12-12 ball game with 13:22 to play in the first half. Clayton State front court. Nice backdoor cut. Kleiss feeds Shirley for a reverse layup right to left across the face of goal. That's good for 2, and Clayton State has its first lead. 14-12, 13:08 to play in the first half. Eagles with it front court. Browder, extra pass. Brennigan, left corner, open look from deep. Brennigan snaps the strings. Carson-Newman answers with its third 3 of the first half. 15-14, Eagles on top. Clayton State the other way. Right elbow Jay, good from 15 from Keandre Bowles, and then a Laker and Eagle tied up underneath the basket after the fact. 16-15, Clayton State back in the lead. Clayton State in front. Eagles bring it left to right. Wymanson fouled as he enters the front court by Jamal Kleiss. His first, team second. So Dyer will inbound from the far sideline. Triggered into Bryce Wymanson. Wymanson, right hand dribbles against Marcus Harris. Switches to his left hand, gets into the paint, dishes out Brennigan left wing. Pump fakes the 3, drives inside. Brennigan, teardrop, won't go, but he's fouled. Nick Brennigan to the line. After the harm on whom? On Keandre Bowles. It's his first, the team's third. 2 free throws for Nick Brennigan. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. So when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large 1-topping pie for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Nick Brennigan ties the game at 16 with his first free throw, making it nothing but strings. One more free throw for Nick Brennigan. Puts it up, puts it in. Nick Brennigan already with 10 first half points. Eagles up 17-16 with 12:30 to play first half. Steps called on Jamal Kleiss as he set up shop on the right elbow. Ball back to Carson-Newman after Clayton State's first turnover. Dyer, Brennigan, Browder, Wymanson, Beaker on the floor for Carson-Newman. Pitts, Brown, Stargell, Harris, Kleiss for Vince Alexander's Lakers. Brennigan into the front court, harassed by Bowles the entire way. Gets it to Beaker at the head of the key. Beaker finds Brennigan left corner. Baseline drive, Brennigan leaps, passes Dyer right wing, extra pass, Browder right corner, catch 3, left of the 10, won't drop. Brown snares the rebound right of the lane for the Lakers. Clayton State right to left, down by 1. Euroing into the lane, teardrop on the way, Bowles can't hit from 8. Dyer the rebound, middle of the paint for Carson-Newman. Cian pushes tempo. Browder, left corner for Brennigan. Brennigan cut off by Kleiss. Drop it off Beaker underneath. Beaker leans, left hand, got it off the glass. Nice feed by Brennigan. Beaker, quality finish at the hole. 19-16, Eagles by 3, 11:38 to go first half. Clayton State sets up shop on the offensive end in all blue jerseys. At the free throw line, Kleiss, drop it off, Brown left block. He has the two-hand jam. 19-18, Eagles by a point. Both teams shooting the ball well. Eagles at 50%, Clayton State at 47%. See in front court, Dyer spins in on Brown, takes it up, got blocked. Beaker, offensive rebound, put back, count it. Beaker with the follow-through, pushes Carson-Newman's lead back to 3. 21-18 with 11:04 to play in the first half. Clayton State onto the offensive end. Pitts, head of the key, back to Pitts left wing. Pitts spins on Browder, drop it off left baseline. Brown fades from 15 and rattles it in. Brown with 4, Clayton State down 1. 21-20, 10:46 to play in the first half. Lakers have hit 5 of their last 6 shots. Staying punch for punch with Carson-Newman. Dyer driving inside, dishing Wymanson, left corner, catch 3, spins out, no good. Browder a tap, Dyer a tap. They can't control. Harris comes away with it for the Lakers. Clayton State front court. Kleiss zips a pass through the middle of the lane and out of bounds for Clayton State's second turnover. Brings us to a break in the action. 10:27 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman 21, Clayton State 20. 5 ties, 4 lead changes, and a back-and-forth affair. You're on the Eagle Sports Network.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
Into waking up the neighborhood. Latte for Christine.
I get my power from the co-op so I can put my energy into planting seeds for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, power to your community, for your community, so your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
My 69 Camaro.
Who powers you?
AEC, the right call for your energy needs. Let us help you score success.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
10:27 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman 21 and Clayton State 20. Up-tempo and offensively minded between the Eagles and Lakers. Clayton State's made 5 of its last 6 shots. Lakers are shooting 53% from the field for the game. Carson-Newman no slouch either. 8 of 17 from the floor. And the Eagles with the basketball out of the timeout. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Trey Hubbard dribbling through traffic. Teardrop up, middle of the lane, won't go down. Jaw tips the rebound to himself, brings it down. Fires out to Brennigan, head of the key, around a Dyer right wing. Open look from deep. Dyer rattles it home. Ren Dyer has his first points on a rainbowing 3. Eagles match their biggest lead at 4. 24-20 with 9:59 to play in the first half. Lakers bring it front court. Williams, left wing, over to the left elbow. Jumper spins out from Diallo. Hubbard the rebound at the 10 for Carson-Newman. Hubbard races front court, down the right side of the lane, drop it off. Ja left block, goes up, throws it down with 2 hands. Usman Ja stretches the lead to 6. 26-20 with 9:35 to go in the first half. Lakers onto the offensive end. Bowles, dribble, kick, Stargell, extra pass, Pitts left wing. Muscles inside, lobs inside. Dyer steps in front of the pass, bound for Bowles. Ahead to Ja, running the lane, throws it down in transition. Dyer the feed, Ja the jam. And the Eagles are up by 8. 28-20 with 9:10 to go in the first half. Clayton State with it front court. Stargell trying to stop this 7-0 Carson-Newman run. Around to Pitts' right elbow. Pitts, 10 to shoot. Crossover on Brennigan. Leaps at the foul line. Dishes out Bowles left wing. Bowles fires a long 2 and connects from 17. Bowles stops Carson-Newman's 7-0 burst. Makes it a 6-point game. 28-22 Eagles with 8:44 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman front court. Hubbard accelerating to the basket. He gets fouled. Going in for a right-handed layup by Mohamed Diallo. First on Diallo. fourth on the Lakers. 2 free throws for Trey Hubbard. Both teams shooting 52% from the field. The difference right now is that Carson-Newman has made 4 of 8 threes. The Lakers are 0 for 2 from deep. Both teams, especially Clayton State, taking and making a ton of tough twos. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. It features more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeandeagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Trey Hubbard rattles in the first free throw. Mohamed Diallo exits. Tyler Shirley enters. 29-22. The lead is 7 for Carson-Newman. It's an 8-2 run for the Eagles. Hubbard bends the knees. Second free throw. Shreds the strings. 9-2 Carson-Newman run. 30-22 for the Eagles. 8:35 to play first half. Lakers front court. Left baseline, Pitts drives, dishes, Williams, right corner, 3 ball, back of the 10, no good. Hubbard seals off Shirley for the rebound at the left elbow. Hubbard pushing front court for Carson-Newman. Bounce over to Zhao, right wing. Dribbles to the right baseline, gets inside. Zhao has it deflected out of his hands going up by TJ Stargell, and it stays with Carson-Newman. Inbounds will come from the left baseline from Ren Dyer. Dyer goes Hubbard left point, catch 3 on the way. Hubbard rainbows it home. Trey Hubbard has 7. Carson-Newman's up 11 for the first time today. It's a 12-2 run for Carson-Newman over the last 2 minutes. 33-22 Eagles. Lakers front court. Williams dumps it inside for Shirley on the right block, and Shirley lays it in at the 10. 33-24. Carson-Newman by 9, 7:52 to go first half. Eagles sprinting front court. Dyer accelerating right baseline, zips a pass inside. It's off of Jaw's hands and stolen away by Bowles. Bowles in transition, hanging in the air, runs to the rim and floats it in with the right hand with a rattle. 33-26. Lakers cut it to 7. 7:33 to play first half. Lakers 55% from the field here in the first half. Ousmane Jah kicks Zhao, right wing, 3, rainbowing up, spinning out right side, no good. Ousmane Jah tips the rebound out of bounds, and it brings us to a break in the action. 7:22 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman 33, Clayton State 26. Both teams shooting better than 50% from the field for the game. We are back to Holt after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
High-octane offense here in the first half in Holt. Carson-Newman has a 33-26 lead on Clayton State. Both teams shooting better than 50% from the field. The difference maker right now. Both teams have made 12 shots, but 5 of Carson-Newman's have come from beyond the arc. Lakers are 0 for 3 from deep. Clayton State basketball moving right to left. Lakers have made 5 of their last 7 shots from the field. Clayton State has it in Shirley's hands between the rings. Over to the right wing, Stargell. Rennigan high hand at the top of the Eagles zone. 2 passes over to the left wing, Pitts. Pitts drives to the baseline on Browder. Kicks a pass out. Hubbard steps in front of it. Bound for Shirley and steals it away. Hubbard in transition. Bounce over to Browder, right wing. Stops his dribble. Browder, drop it off Beaker, right block. Stripped, got it back. Beaker, kick out Brennigan, right wing. Plenty of time on the shot clock, 17 to shoot. Brennigan left around a Beaker screen. Beaker gets called for a moving screen. His first, team second. Eagles turn it over for a 4th time. 33-26. Carson-Newman by 7. 6:45 to go in the first half. Pitts, Shirley, Stargell, Chambers, and Williams on the floor for Clayton State. Williams head of the key. Left-hand dribbles. Hands off on the wing for Pitts. Pitts working against Hubbard inside. Backs it out Shirley. Left point. 3-ball. Spins out. No good. Zhao taps the rebound up to Williams. Second chance for the Lakers. Twisting around. Left wing Shirley. Shirley. Left elbow. Jumper from 15. Knocks it down. 33-28. 6-0 run for the Lakers to cut it to 5 with 6:05 to play in the first half. Eagles bring it left to right. Zhao between the rings, drops it off right elbow. Beaker into the left corner. Jack Browder, catch 3 on the way. Browder left it short. Rebound pings around. Zhao has it. Kick out Hubbard right wing. Hubbard inside, Euroing to the hole. Lost the handle on it to Williams. Kicks out Brennigan. Left point, 3 on the way. No good. Beaker an offensive rebound. Can't stick it back. Browder can though. Third time the charm for Carson-Newman. That stops the Lakers' 6-0 run and gives Carson-Newman a 35-28 lead with 5:33 to go in the first half. Clayton State brings it front court. Stargell over to the left wing. Chambers dribbles inside on Beaker and draws a foul. Charge this to Jack Browder from the backside, his first, team's third. 2 free throws for Christian Chambers. Career 73% shooter at the stripe. And he's been there just 8 times this season, 5 of 8 at the line. Chambers bends his knees. The southpaw sends up the first free throw and knocks it down. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Second free throw for Chambers is on the way, and it's through. Back to a 5-point game. 35-30 Eagles. 5:25 to go in the first half. Hubbard picked up full court by T.J. Stargell. Eagles lob it up to Zhao. Zhao, the rim, right hand, floater, won't drop. Beaker, an offensive rebound. Right baseline. Kick out Browder, head of the key. Catch 3, back iron, no. Zhao tips the rebound up. And then Zhao just got a 2-hand shove from Tyler Shirley. Tyler Shirley just stuck 2 fists into John Zhao's chest. That is absolutely a foul. The question is, technical or flagrant? Officials chatting it over. (35-30) Eagles leading with 5:08 to play in the first half. So a flagrant foul on Tyler Shirley. That's his second, team's 5th. John Zhao gets 2 shots, and Carson-Newman gets the ball. You just got to look on the replay here at the press table, and Shirley absolutely 2 hands into the chest of Zhao to shove him down. Gets the charity roll up with the first free throw. Bounced twice on the front iron, then rolled through. One more free throw for John Zhao. 36-30, Eagles leading. Second free throw, rainbows in. 37-30, Carson-Newman by 7, and the Eagles get the ball. Carson-Newman ball after the flagrant 1. Officials congregating to chat things over. Browder will inbound from in front of Clayton State's bench. Goes to Brennigan in the right corner. Well defended by Bowles. Eagles reset between the rings with Hubbard. Hubbard dribbles inside with the right hand, zips a pass to Browder, left of the lane, kick out Brennigan, head of the key. Brennigan, bounce feed inside, Zhao jumps up, 2-hand slam. John Zhao lost in the shuffle. 4-point possession for him. Eagles by 9. Shirley wants an answer. Head of the key three, back of the rim, no good. Zhao the rebound. 39-30, Carson-Newman leading. 4:40 to play first half. Eagles front court. Hubbard, head of the key. 2 passes into the left corner, Brennigan. Back to Zhao, left wing. Zhao lobs Beaker at the left elbow. Screen and roll action to Zhao. He walked with the basketball, taking it down to the left block. 5th turnover for Carson-Newman. 39-30, Carson-Newman the lead. Eagles +5 on the glass to make up for the fact that they are shooting 6 percentage points worse than Clayton State. Eagles making threes, getting to the free throw line more. That's the difference right now in this one. Clayton State with the basketball, down by 9. 39-30 with 4:20 to play in the first half. Lakers with it front court. Right wing, Bowles. Bowles into the high post, Shirley. Right elbow, Shirley back to the basket. Flips it out, right wing, Bowles. Bowles, 13 to shoot. Curls inside, Bowles leans it up, hits nothing but backboard, and then a whistle and a foul. Kleiss and Browder jawing at one another. And so you got a foul on Chambers, his first, team 6th. And the Eagles will inbound from the right baseline. Full court pressure on for the Lakers. Browder defended by Kleiss full court. Brings it across the timeline with the left hand, gets it to the left wing, and then Browder gets fouled by Jamal Kleiss. His second, team 7th. 1-and-1 situation. Now it should be for Carson-Newman. Now first we've got a break in the action. Yeah, it's 1-and-1 for Jack Browder when we get back. 3:57 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman 39, Clayton State 30. A 4-point John Zhao possession has given the Eagles some breathing room. Can the Eagles keep it up before halftime? Find out after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
3:57 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman holds a 39-30 lead over Clayton State. The Lakers' shot making from 2 has been off the charts good. Clayton State shooting 50% from the field as a team. But the Eagles, not too shabby, 47%. The difference right now, Carson-Newman 5 of 12 from range, 6 of 8 from the line. Lakers are 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. Jack Browder to the line for 1-and-1. He was fouled on the previous possession. Shoots the first and knocks it down. 3 points for Jack Browder. Lead back to 10 for Carson-Newman. 40-30 with 3:57 to go in the first half. Browder rubs his right hand against his short leg. Shoots the second free throw and backspins it through. 41-30. Eagles match their biggest lead at 11. 3:54 to play in the first half. Clayton State with it front court. Shirley at the left elbow. Back to the basket on Beaker. Looks for a cutter and finds Chambers at the right point. Chambers left around a Kleiss screen. Gets inside. Swirls one up with the left hand and draws a foul. Chambers will head to the stripe after the personal on Ben Beaker. His second and the team's 4th. Usman Jah set to check back in for Carson-Newman. As Chambers shoots 2 free throws, 2 for 2 at the line on the day. Spins the ball into his left hand, shoots it with his left and knocks it down. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, they are laser-focused on your success. Second free throw for Chambers, a chance to cut it to 9, and he does, smooth as silk. 41-32, Carson-Newman by 9, 3:40 to play in the first half. Trey Hubbard picked up by Stargell, the length of the floor. Hubbard across the timeline, draws a trap, fires a pass to Browder right of the lane. Browder tries to zip a pass inside. It's deflected and carried out of bounds by Kleiss. It stays with Carson-Newman. Eagles had somebody cutting open on the left baseline. Didn't quite get a look at who that was, but quality defense by Clayton State's Kleiss to prevent the easy bucket for Ren Dyer. Dyer triggers into Jaw on the right baseline. Feeds Hubbard right wing. Hubbard to the right baseline, steps back, right corner, takes the three, missed it long. Browder slams the rebound up. It's grabbed by Stargell. Up the floor it goes Bowles. Pull up, right elbow jumper, misfires from 15. Dyer pulls in the rebound for Carson-Newman. Dyer behind the back dribble, weaves past Bowles, lost him, gets it to Hubbard right corner. Baseline drive, drop it off Jaw, stripped going up, taken away by Shirley. Shirley brings it front court for the blue-clad Lakers. For Kleiss left wing. Kleiss zips it right wing for Stargell. Moves inside, Bowles, layup, got it off the window. 4 in a row for the Lakers to cut it to 7, 41-34 with 2:44 to go in the first half. Eagles used a 6-0 run to match their biggest lead at 11. Lakers stop a 3-minute field goal drought. Granted, they've hit some free throws in the mix there. 7-point Carson-Newman lead. Eagles have the ball. Hubbard, right wing. Moves inside on Chambers. Whistle, foul. 2 shots for Trey Hubbard after Christian Chambers gets called for his second. The team's 8th. So Trey Hubbard heads to the line for 2. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, taking care of Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. Trey Hubbard to the stripe for 2 free throws. Eagles haven't made a shot from the field in 2.5 minutes. But like this, Hubbard knocks down the first free throw. Carson-Newman's been to the line some to work out the lead. 42-34, back to an 8-point edge for the Eagles. One more free throw for Trey Hubbard. He's got 8 first-half points. Make it 9. Got the roll off the front iron. 43-34, Eagles by 9. 2:23 to play first half. Lakers bring it front court. Stargell right around the Kleiss screen. It was a moving screen, and Jamal Kleiss has been whistled for his 3rd and the team's 9th. So Kleiss will exit. And Carson-Newman will get the ball out of bounds in the backcourt. Browder, Hubbard, Dyer, Brennigan, Jaw for Carson-Newman. Stargell, Chambers, Shirley, Brown, and Pitts for the Lakers. Eagles with the ball ahead by 9, moving left to right. Brennigan, left point, left around the Jaw screen, gets open for 3, takes it, makes it. Nick Brennigan created his shot around an Usman Jaw screen, and the Eagles have their biggest lead of the night at 12. 46-34 with $1:56 to play in the first half. 13 first half points for Nick Brennigan. Chambers goes the other way, gets into Usman Jaw and draws a foul on a drive down the left side of the lane. That's the first on Usman, 5th on the Eagles. 2 free throws here for Christian Chambers. 46-34, Eagles by 12. Minute 50 to play in the first half. Chambers squares up the first free throw and makes it nothing but net. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles pride. It's First Bank, the official bank of Carson-Newman. Second free throw for Chambers to make it a 10-point game, and he does. 46-36, Eagles by 10, minute 51 to play in the first half. Satterfield gives Trey Hubbard a breather. And Jarius will bring it up against Elijah Dates. Dates body bumped him on his way across the timeline, and Dates gets called for his first and the team's 10th. 2 free throws for Jarius Satterfield. Satterfield to the line, where he's 15 of 17 in his career. Satterfield spins the ball into his left hand. 3 right-hand dribbles, a spin into his left hand, the free throw on the way. Back iron, missed it long. One more free throw for Jarius Satterfield and a chance to make it an 11-point game. Satterfield, same routine, 3 bounces, spin into the left hand, shoot it with the right. Got the roll. Front iron, around the right iron, back iron down through the strings. 47-36, Eagles by 11. Trey Hubbard checks in, replacing Satterfield. And Clayton State brings it right to left in all blue. Chambers, left wing. Moves left on Browder, cuts to the baseline, kicks a pass that's bound for Brown. It goes through his hands. Hubbard the steal. Hubbard, drop it off. Dyer running the lane. Dyer tomahawks it home. 49-36, Eagles by 13. Biggest lead of the night for Carson-Newman after the Dyer jam. Clayton State with it front court. Pitts, right wing, gets inside on Hubbard, gets to the cup, left-hand finger roll, backboard, nothing else. Brown to the board, outlet it to Brennigan. Chases down, right corner, catch 3. Rattles out, no. Ja went for the jam on the tip, couldn't get it. 2-on-1 break for the Lakers. They go razzle-dazzle, oop from Stargell for Pitts for 2. 49-38, Eagles by 11. 55 seconds left in the first half. Hubbard picked up by Chambers full court. Hubbard weaves his way across the timeline, harassed by Pitts. Gets it to Brennigan, right block, leans in, right hand, dumps it in. 15 first half points for Nick Brennigan. Trey Hubbard has his 5th assist of the period. Back to a 13-point Carson-Newman lead. 51-38, 10-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Shot at 20, game at 30. Pitts spins inside, drop it off Brown, right block, goes in, hits the leaner, counted on a foul. Eagles caught out of sorts defensively. Brown gets the hoop and the harm on Ren Dyer. First on Dyer, 6th on the Eagles. Kennedy Brown to the line. But before that, a 30-second timeout for Clayton State's Vince Alexander. 51-40. Clayton State has pulled within 11. Carson-Newman shooting the ball well, 47% from the field. The better thing for the Eagles, +8 on the glass, and an 8-2 advantage in second chance points have helped out Carson-Newman's cause to make up for the fact that the Lakers are shooting 52% from the field. Rebounding, 3-point shooting, and free throw shooting, the separators right now for Carson-Newman against Clayton State. It was a 12-2 Carson-Newman run that created the initial separation, and then a little 6-0 burst for the Eagles. Got the lead back past 10 points after Clayton State had worked it down to 5. So Kennedy Brown will head to the line for his first free throw this season. He's 7 of 11 at the stripe in his career. Brown bends the knees, lobs up the free throw, and knocks it down. 10-point game. 51-41 Carson-Newman. 25.9 ticks left in the first half. Carson-Newman can play for the final shot of the period. Browder, Brennigan, Hubbard, Dyer, and Ja on the floor for the Eagles. Hubbard picked up man-to-man by Elijah Dates. 12 and 11. Hubbard between the rings. 10 and 9. Hubbard with the left hand moves to the left wing. 7-6 feeds Browder head of the key. Dribbles in on Dates, gets the right block, leans in, can't hit it. Ja the follow through, banks it in off the glass. Usman Ja with a tip in at the horn sends Carson-Newman into the halftime locker room leading 53-41. Entertaining basketball between the Eagles and Lakers. Carson-Newman shooting the ball well from beyond the arc, rebounding the ball well, and getting to the line and making free throws. That's the difference, and the reason why the Eagles have a 12-point lead at the half, in spite of Clayton State shooting 52% from the field in the first half. ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report heads your way next after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, ShopCNEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopCNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopCNEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Corner, Shao, catch three. Nylon for Shao. Eagles lead.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Halftime in Holt. Carson-Newman carries a 53-41 lead over Clayton State in a highly entertaining first half of basketball. If you're a fan of offense, this game's certainly for you. Clayton State 52% from the field in the first half. Lakers taking and making a lot of tough twos. Clayton State 0 for 5 from beyond the arc, though. Think how is Carson-Newman leading by 12 when their opponent shooting 52% from the field? Well, the Eagles have done it through three pathways. One, Carson-Newman 47%, none too shabby in that regard. More critically, Clayton State only has one offensive rebound. Carson-Newman has 9 offensive rebounds and a 10-2 edge in second chance points. That's a big difference maker, as is the fact that the Eagles are 6 of 15 from beyond the arc, compared to, again, 0 of 5 for Clayton State. And Carson-Newman 11 of 14 from the charity stripe. Clayton State, granted, has taken advantage of their 9 opportunities at the line, making all 9. So rebounding, three-point shooting, free throw shooting. Those three things are what has guided Carson-Newman to this 12-point halftime edge, especially the work on the offensive glass for the Eagles. That 10-2 edge and second chance points, probably the biggest thing to circle. Secondary would be the comparison of the three-point shooting between the two teams. Been one-man shows both ways. Nick Brennigan has 15 first-half points for Carson-Newman. He's been unconscious. 5 of 6 from the field and 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. John Zhao, 9 points on 3 of 5 shooting and a 1 of 2 effort from 3. Trey Hubbard also has 9 points to go along with 2 boards and 5 first-half assists for Carson-Newman. Clayton State led by Tyler Shirley. He had 10 points in the first 8 minutes of the game. Cooled off a little bit just for since, but he leads the Lakers with 14 points at the break. Keandre Balls has 8, and Kennedy Brown 7 for the Lakers. It's Christian Chambers after that with 6, all at the charity stripe. Carson-Newman's got the early game today. Only basketball game going on right now in the South Atlantic Conference. That'll change in about 5 minutes, though. But we'll tell you about that. We'll tell you about playoff football when we come back with the ShopSeeingEagles.com scoreboard update after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagles student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopSeeingEagles.com scoreboard update. Now, back to the arena.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. If you're a fan of SAC women's basketball, a bunch of games tipping off, such as Lincoln Memorial and Newberry. If you're a big fan of LMU women's basketball, you've got that locked in on your phone. But this is the early game. Carson-Newman up 53-41 at the halftime break on Clayton State. And literally the rest of the basketball action in the SAC is just tipping off. We'll get to that in a moment. Playoff football on the brain in Division II. 8 teams left. One of those teams is a South Atlantic Conference school. And 11th-ranked Lenore-Ryan has a 14-0 lead on Valdosta State with 4:58 to go in the second quarter. Bears have held Valdosta State to 2 yards of offense. Lenore-Ryan just blocked a punt, took advantage of a short field, and Xavion Turner-Knox took it in from 2 yards out on second and goal to give the Bears a 14-0 lead. Make it 21-0, or 20-0. Valdosta State interception gives the Bears another short field. Rashad Gelding brought it 16 yards down to the 4, and then Sean White took it in from 4 yards out. 20-0, Lenore-Ryan with 4:53 to play in the second quarter, with the right to go to the Final Four in the NCAA football playoffs. On the basketball hardwood, Carson-Newman again up 53-41 on Clayton State. This game at halftime. Everything else is just getting underway. On the men's side, you've got a non-conference tilt between Wingate on the road at Bluefield State that tips off now. And Coker is at Emory and Henry. That game on the men's side tipping off now. 5 other games on the men's basketball docket later this afternoon. Anderson goes to Tusculum. UVA Wise is at Limestone. Newberry's at Lincoln Memorial. Young Harris is at Mars Hill. And then the nightcap, Lenore Rhine at Catawba at 7:30 p.m. On the women's side, Anderson at Tusculum, Young Harris at Mars Hill. You got Wise at Limestone and Newberry at LMU. Those are the early games. Coker plays at Emory and Henry at 4, and Lenore Rhine's at Catawba at 5:30. You're inside a Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman leaders over Clayton State, 53-41. Second half action heads your way after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Goes top of key. Pull up 3 on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
At courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman has a 53-41 halftime lead over the Clayton State Lakers. Before we get the second half started, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here on the Eagle Sports Network. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you along courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. Skip Roberts running the show back inside of network control. And then our fantastic video stream crew. Camera operators Max Bryant and Elena Corbett. Our director Ian Johnson and our replay operator Mia Toribio. Glad that you are with us here on the first Saturday of finals on Carson-Newman's campus. A few students taking a break from, yes, Saturday finals, unbelievably. Rick Gintahome, our third camera operator, has arrived after an accounting final. And that kind of Saturday here on the Eagles Sports Network. Some students taking their time to enjoy some hoops around some educational duties. Brennigan, Jal, Hubbard, and Browder on the floor for Carson-Newman to start the second half. Lecky, Stargell, Shirley, Bowles, and Williams for the Lakers in all blue, who move left to right with the basketball to start this second half. Zone defense for the Eagles to start the second half. Lecky into the high post. Shirley, left elbow jumper, fades and misses off the front iron. Browder the rebound up the right sideline to John Zhao. Zhao into the front court for Carson-Newman. Switches it left point, Trey Hubbard. Right around to Zhao, screen to the head of the key. Zip it right corner, Browder. Left around to Jaw screen, gets inside. Browder turns. Right hand, hook. Browder rattles it home. Jack Browder, ultimate charity roll. Eagles by 14. Their biggest lead of the day. 55-41 with 19:20 to go in the second half. Lakers on to the offensive end. Shirley over the left point, Stargell. Dribbles to the head of the key with the right hand against Trey Hubbard. Bounce feed inside, right to Nick Brennigan. Steals it, gets it ahead to Hubbard. Hubbard, Euroing to the hole. Hubbard with the right hand. Finishes off glass with a smooch. Hit the Euro and then kissed it off the window. 16 the lead for the Eagles. 57-41 with 18:52 to play in the second half. Lakers onto the offensive end. Shirley, right elbow, punched out of his hands by Hubbard, but to the right wing for Bowles. Back to Shirley, right elbow. Shirley muscles in on Brennigan, right hand scoop, back iron, no. Rebound pings into the right corner where Brennigan corrals. Brennigan weaves past Shirley into the front court. Brennigan all the way to the hole. Kick out Zhao, right corner. High hand there for Stargell. Zhao backs him down on the right baseline. Zhao backing, lowers the shoulder, drops it, right hand, leaner, got it. 6 in a row for the Eagles to start the second half. The lead swells to 18. 59-41 with 18:14 to go second half. Free throw line, Jay Bowles misfires from 15, got his own rebound. Shot up, Browder erases it out of bounds. Off of Bowles' legs, Carson-Newman ball. Bench loving the defensive effort. Jack Browder with a swat, and he gets Carson-Newman the ball back and a chance to extend this 6-0 run to start the second half. 59-41, Eagles up by 18. Hubbard across the timeline, gets it between the rings. Hubbard has it deflected out of bounds by Shirley, and it stays with Carson-Newman. 59-41, Eagles by 18. Clayton State started 0 for 4 after halftime. The Eagles have started 3 for 3 with this 6-0 burst. Browder into the backcourt, gets it to Trey Hubbard, who brings it across the timeline and lobs to Browder in the right corner. Browder, jab step, baseline drive, drop it off Jaw, dumps left, lays it in. A deke left for Jaw, he's got 8 points. 61-41, Eagles on an 8-0 run to start the second half. Lead is 20 for Carson-Newman. Clayton State with it front court. Stargell, left wing, picked up by Zhao. Bounce feed to the right point for Shirley. Shirley dribbles inside on Brennigan, hop step into the paint, teardrop over to Zhao, missed everything. Rebound by Lecky, second chance. Right wing, 3, Bowles, shorts it off the front iron. Browder the rebound, outlet to the head to Zhao, 3-on-1 break. Zhao all the way to the hole, right hand, scoops it in, counted off the glass, and one. Firm take for John Zhao. Count the basket and the foul on TJ Stargell. His first, the first on the Lakers. It's a 10-0 run for Carson-Newman to start the second half. Vince Alexander calls for time, and that brings us to a break in the action. 17-14 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman 63, Clayton State 41. Back to Holt after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Carson-Newman hot start to the second half. Eagles have scored the first 10 of the period to take a 22-point lead, 63-41 over Clayton State. It's a 12-0 run spanning the halftime break, counting Usman Jah's layup. John Zhao's free throw gets the charity roll. He polishes off the and one opportunity, and it's a 13-0 burst for the Eagles spanning the half. Carson-Newman leads 64-41. 17:05 to go in the second half. Clayton State with the ball front court. Harris, left point. Switches it right wing for Pitts. Pitts left around a Brown screen into the keyhole. Pulls up, free throw line, missed it from 15. Rebound pings out to Nick Brennigan. 3-on-1 break. Brennigan driving, bouncing. Zhao elevating, detonating. John Zhao throws it down, and then he gets a tech for hanging on the rim. He had to swing to avoid a Clayton State player. John Zhao pulled up and gets called for a Class B technical. 15-0 run for Carson-Newman. Eagles ahead by 25 now. And Tyler Shirley heads to the line for a technical free throw. Foul shot on the way, rattled it out. Ball don't lie. 66-41, Eagles by 25. Clayton State with the ball. A 15-0 run for Carson-Newman. Spanning the halftime break. Eagles up by 25. Clayton State started 0 for 7 out of the halftime locker room after shooting 52% from the field in the first half. Shirley, dribble handoff for Harris. Left around a Brown screen. Loops and lob. Shirley right wing. Back to the left point. Harris tries the triple. Back iron, no. Usman Jah the rebound on the left baseline. Eagles bring it right to left, ahead by 25. Hubbard, left around a Jaw screen to the free throw line. Penetrates, right hand floater, rolls it home from 14 feet. Carson-Newman has started 7 for 7 to open up the second half. 17 straight for the Eagles, spanning the halftime break. Eagles up by 27. Clayton State with it front court. Shirley over to the right wing, Harris. Skip it left wing, Pitts. Pitts guarded by Zhao at the top of the zone. Pitts drives left baseline, shovels out, Kleiss left corner, open look from deep. Left it short off the left iron. Zhao the rebound left of the lane. Zhao over the timeline, center court, gets a screen from Jah. Pops for three, head of the key, dead eye. John Zhao has 19, and the nation's leader in three-point percentage swells the lead to 30. It's a 20-0 run spanning the halftime break. 71-41, Eagles up with 15:23 to play in the second half. Lakers front court. Shirley spinning around, dropping it off. Kleiss left block. Kick out right corner, three. Left iron, no. Zhao elevates to pull down the rebound. Up the floor, Hubbard. Hubbard right sideline. Cruises past his defender. Drops it off. Browder running middle of the lane. Counting the basket. And the foul. Carson-Newman is rocking and rolling. Eagles are up 32. The Harmon Brown, his first and the team's second. Brings us to a break in the action. Carson-Newman has scored the first 20 of the second half. It's a 22-0 run spanning the halftime break. Jack Browder with an and one free throw when we get back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Well, everything has gone Carson-Newman's way for the last 4 minutes and 53 seconds of this game. Eagles on a 22-0 run, spanning the halftime break. Carson-Newman has made all 9 of its shots after halftime. Clayton State has missed all 10 of its shots after halftime. The Eagles are up 73-41. Browder misses the and one free throw. Shirley grabs it for the Lakers, and Clayton State brings it left to right, down by 32. Harris runs the weave for Shirley, head of the key. Fades from the left elbow, misses, but he draws a nickel dimer against Bryce Weinmanson. That's the first on Weinmanson, the first on Carson-Newman. And Shirley to the stripe for 2 free throws. Shirley, Kleiss, Chambers, Brayboy as the first free throw rattles in. That stops the 22-0 Carson-Newman run. And Harris on the floor for Clayton State. Beaker, Browder, Dyer, Brennigan, and Weinmanson on the floor for Carson-Newman. Tyler Shirley. Second free throw, flips it up. Right iron, no. Dyer the rebound, right block for Carson-Newman. Dyer sends it ahead, Nick Brennigan, right wing. Pump fakes the 3, dribbles inside, drop it off Beaker, right block. Gets past his defender and dumps it in off the glass. Nice ball movement in transition. Eagles up by 33. 75-42 with 14:40 to play in the second half. Clayton State with it front court. Left wing for Chambers. In the left corner it goes for Harris. Harris brings it out between the rings. Dribbles over and hands off right wing Shirley. Shirley motions with his right hand for a screener. Kleiss sets it. Shirley doesn't take it. Spins around on Weinmanson. Gets to the left elbow. Feathers up the 15-footer and knocks it down nothing but net. 17 for Tyler Shirley. 75-44. Eagles by 31. Carson-Newman brings it front court. Into the left corner for Ren Dyer. It's Weinmanson left wing. Weinmanson in the paint. Tosses up over the sack logo. Spins out no good. Browder a tap, but he gets fouled. Well, that's Carson-Newman's first miss of the second half. Marcus Harris the foul on the putback attempt, his first and the team's third. And 2 free throws result for Jack Browder. 10 straight makes for the Eagles to start the second half. 10 straight misses for the Lakers to start the second half. In the interim, a 22-0 Carson-Newman run as Browder misfires on the first free throw off the back of the rim. One more free throw for Jack Browder. He's on double-double watch with 8 points and 9 boards. Looking for his second career double-double. Browder flips up the second free throw. This time he adjusts and connects. 76-44, Eagles by 32 with 14:02 to play in the second half. Eagles outscoring the Lakers 23-3 to start the second half. Chambers down the left side of the lane. Teardrop up, back iron strong. Beaker the rebound. Ahead to Weinmanson. Sends it to Browder running the lane. Browder blocked from behind. Good chase down by Brayboy. Gets it to Kleiss. Ahead to Chambers. One dribble. Dunks it down. That should be a technical for hanging on the rim. If you called it on John Zhao, that should be a technical as well. 76-46. 30-point lead for the Eagles. 13:29 to play second half. Eagles driving, dishing. Dyer, left corner, 3-ball. Won't go down. Weinmanson offensive board. Kicks it. Dyer. Drives inside. Dyer flushes it home on Brown. Ren Dyer brings the student section to life after he put it down on Brown's head. 78-46. Dyer, pure, unadulterated violence. 78-46, Eagles by 32. 13:08 to play second half. Shirley wants ahead of the key answer. He knocks down the first 3 of the day for Clayton State. 78-49, Eagles by 29. 12:57 to play in the second half. Weinmanson gets it front court, over to Dyer left corner. Dyer drives, dishes, Browder, head of the key, catch 3, bullseye. Great ball movement. Jack Browder, the 4th Eagle into double figures. He has 12. Ren Dyer has his 3rd assist. Back to a 32-point lead for the Eagles. Shirley wants an answer right wing, and he cans a three. 81-52 Eagles, 12:33 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman brings it from right to left. Browder, head of the key. Pump fakes the catch three, dribbles down the right side of the lane, gets into the teeth of the Clayton State's defense and draws a foul. Charge this to whom? To Kennedy Brown. His second, team's fourth. 2 free throws for Jack Browder. 4 Eagles in double figures, led by John Zhao's 19. Browder's first free throw barely moves the strings. He's got 13, even with Trey Hubbard. And then Nick Brennigan with 15 for the Eagles to go along with 6 assists. One more free throw for Jack Browder. Second foul shot, rims out right side. Backy Lecky grabs the rebound. 30-point lead for the Eagles. Clayton State's starting to heat up. Lakers have made their last 3 shots after starting 0 for 10. Chambers swoops in, side on Beeker and lays it in from the left side. 82-54, Carson-Newman by 28. 12:07 to play second half. Carson-Newman front court. Dyer, left wing, picked up by Shirley. Dyer dribbles with the right hand between the rings where he hands off to Wymanson. Wymanson, crossover to the left hand, zips it Browder right wing, fires up the triple. Browder strokes it. 16 for Jack Browder, lead back to 31 for the Eagles. 85-54 with 11:48 to play in the second half. Clayton State front court. Left wing for Lecky. Ahead of the key for Chambers. Free throw line, Shirley faces the basket, backs to it, kicks Chambers right wing. Chambers drives, dishes Shirley, head of the key, catch three, front iron no. Browder loses the rebound to Brayboy. Second chance for the Lakers from the left baseline. Lobs all the way up to Chambers between the rings. Chambers, head of the key, knifes down the left side of the lane. Drop it off right block for a bunny. That won't go down from Page. Follows his own miss and makes it from the right side. 85-56, Carson-Newman by 29. 11:08 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman works it right to left. Eagles 13 of 16 from the field after halftime. Browder, left block. Kicks it, Wymanson, right corner, catch three, rattles it home. Bryce Wymanson's first points against his former team. Eagles back on top by 32, their biggest lead. 88-56 with 10:47 to play in the second half. Clayton State front court. Shirley, a left wing triple, back of the rim, no good. Dyer, the box out on Lecky, right block. And the Eagles push right to left. Wymanson ahead to Browder, right corner, wide open, look from deep, missed it front iron. Dyer goes up, grabs the rebound, kick out Brennigan, head of the key three. Front of the 10, no good. Brayboy collapses to the right block for the rebound for the blue-clad Lakers. Clayton State down 32, moving left to right with the basketball. Chambers, head of the key. Chambers gets it into the left corner for a baseline drive. A dish punched out. Wymanson the steal. 2-on-2 break. Wymanson, drop it off Brennigan, right corner. Lost the handle on it. Gets it back to Wymanson, right corner. Drop it off Beeker, right block. Works man-to-man against Eddie Page. Back to Wymanson, right wing. Crossover move on Brayboy. Wymanson stops, free throw line. Drop it off Beeker. He walks to the basketball. 7th turnover on Carson-Newman. First of the second half. Brings us to a break in the action. 9:58 to go from Holt. Carson-Newman in control, 88-56. Thanks to a 22-0 run spanning the halftime break. Back after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
9:58 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman 88, Clayton State 56. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. The Eagles lead by 32. Clayton State ball out of the break. Chambers driving inside of the left block. Hits the teardrop runner with the right hand. Count the basket and a foul. That's Chambers' first make from the field. And the foul goes on Usman Jah, his second, team second. 2 free throws for Christian Chambers. Well, a lot of points for him this year. Played sparingly, but he had 30 last year against Carson-Newman. He's the second Laker to double figures with 12. He is perfect at the charity stripe today. 6 of 6. His 7th is on the way. It too is through. 88-59, Eagles by 29, led by as many as 33 in this one. Hubbard gets it to John Zhao between the rings. Flip it over to Dyer left wing. Up top, Jah faces up on Page, leaves it off Hubbard right wing. Hubbard gets inside. Hubbard drives, dishes Wymanson left corner. Flips it out, Dyer left wing. Skip it, Hubbard right wing. Hubbard, contested 3. Rains it down from distance. Second make 3 for Trey Hubbard. He's got 16. Back to a 32-point Carson-Newman lead. Now Hubbard a steal. Hubbard off to the races. Finger rolls it up and in. 5 in a row for Trey Hubbard. Now a steal for Wymanson. Back to Hubbard right corner. Deflected out of his hands by Bowles. And Clayton State recovers. 93-59. Right wing, Brayboy a triple, knocks it down. Make it 93-62. Turn your head and something happens in this one. 93-62, Carson-Newman by 31. 8:45 to go in the second half. Hubbard across the timeline for Carson-Newman. Gets it between the rings. Hits Zhao left point. Zhao splits a double team. Gets, how is that not a foul? He got knocked to the ground by Page. No call as he airballed it. Ahead to a Euroing Bowles, who has his shot obliterated from orbit by Usman Jah. Letting them play a little now. Hubbard inside. Page knocks it away. Out to Bowles. Bowles drop it off middle of the lane. Right-hand leaner won't fall, but he's fouled. Well, it has gotten physical in a hurry. And Usman Jah picks up his third and the team's third. About 4 moments of contact in that exchange that had been whistled as fouls earlier in this game. Officials all of a sudden saying, no, you can play. Bowles, 2 free throws, down by 31 with 8:13 to go in the second half. Lines up the first and hits it front iron and down through the hole. Clayton State's done a nice job at the charity stripe today. Lakers are 12 of 14 as a team, above 85% for a team coming in, shooting 62%. Bottom 20 nationally in free throw percentage. Bowles' second free throw is through, 93-64. Carson-Newman leads by 29 with 8:10 to go in the second half. Hubbard over the timeline. Goes with the right hand, past his defender, gets to the cup and gets goaltended by Eddie Page. So count the basket for Trey Hubbard on the take. He's got 20, first Eagle with 20 points. Hubbard, his third career 20-point game. And that brings us to a break in the action. 7:59 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman leads 95-64 over Clayton State. Back to Holt for the final 7:59 when we get back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
7:59 to go in the second half. 95-64. Carson-Newman leads Clayton State. Eagles built the big bulge with a 22-0 run spanning the halftime break. And they've largely maintained it once the lead is crested past 30. Carson-Newman shooting 74% from the field after halftime, limiting Clayton State to 34% shooting. Bowles with the basketball down the right side of the lane, goes into Bryce Wymanson and draws a foul. Wymanson picks up his second, the team's fourth. 2 free throws for Keandre Bowles. A lot has gone right for Carson-Newman today. Eagles have been hyper-efficient shooting the ball. Ball movement's been high level, 22 assists on 35 made buckets. Defense has clicked here in the second half, limiting the Lakers to 35% shooting after halftime. Bowles' first free throws through, nothing but strings. He's got 11, third Laker into double figures with Shirley and Chambers. Mind you, Clayton State without the services of Travis Harper today, suspended via Peach Belt rules for picking up 2 technicals against Clark Atlanta on Wednesday. Bowles makes his second free throw. It's a 95-66 lead for Carson-Newman. Wymanson trapped in the backcourt. Pass up, deflected. Bowles takes it away. Bowles Euroing, passing, stolen away by Ren Dyer. Dyer bounces ahead to Wymanson. Wymanson hits Zhao, right corner. Pump fakes the three, now takes it and makes it. John Zhao deked out his defender, and you can't give the nation's leader in three-point percentage a sliver of daylight. He's got 22. John Zhao, his 6th career 20-point effort, lead back to 32 for the Eagles, 98-66. 7:15 to go in the second. Bowles knifes inside, shot up, blocked by Ja. Zhao the rebound, and the Eagles move right to left. Hubbard, right point, catch 3 in transition, back iron, no. Rebound bounces to the free throw line for Bowles. Bowles in transition, swoops it up with the right hand, missed the layup. Page an offensive rebound, stick back won't fall. You got a whistle and a foul on Bryce Wymanson, his third, team's 5th. 2 free throws for Clayton State. 98-66. Carson-Newman has put together a sensational second half of basketball. It was a 12-point lead for the Eagles at the break. They've outscored Clayton State 45-25 in the second half. Eddie Page, 1 for 2 at the line in his career. Flips up the first free throw. Front of the rim falls off, no good. One more free throw for Eddie Page. Big 6'9" sophomore out of Snellville, Georgia. One more free throw for Eddie Page. Second foul shot. Swishes through. 98-67. Carson-Newman by 31. 6:56 to go in the second half. Hubbard handling in the backcourt for Carson-Newman. 20 points, 2 boards, 6 assists for Hubbard. Slips it to Zhao at the right point. Chest pass over to Wymanson, right corner. Wymanson for Dyer, head of the key. Extra pass, Hubbard, left corner. Drives inside, right hand. Blocked out of his hands and into the hands of TJ Stargell. Lakers range left to right. Stargell between the rings. Lobs it to Page, left block. Spins in on Ja. Help defense comes. Passes out. It's into the backcourt. And a backcourt violation gives it back to Carson-Newman off of Clayton State's 11th turnover. 98-67. Carson-Newman 1-0 all-time against the Lakers here in Holt. Barring a collapse of epic proportions, Eagles will run that to 2-0. The largest margin of victory, presumably, in series history. Wymanson at the free throw line, drops it off to Ja, left block. Feeds a cutter, and it's Kleiss steps in front of the pass. Eagles turn it over. Lakers front court. Page running the middle of the lane. Pushes up a shot. Draws a foul on Usman Ja. Missed it off the back of the rim. Page will head to the free throw line. Frustrations bubbling for Clayton State as Jaw picks up his fourth and the team's sixth. Clayton State shooting free throws the rest of the way as Mohamed Diallo set to check in. Page, 1 for 2 on his first trip to the line. Sinks the first free throw on this second trip. One more free throw for Eddie Page as he cuts it to 30. Eagles haven't scored in 2 minutes. Clayton State hasn't made a field goal in 3. Page nails the second foul shot. It's a 29-point game. 98-69 Eagles with 6:02 to play in the second half. Dyer inbounds to Jaw, head to Hubbard. Hubbard all the way to the rim, drop it off for Zhao, right block, lays it in with the right hand. Ren Dyer set that one up with a long baseball pass. Eagles have hit the century mark. 100-69 with 5:50 to play second half. Now Clayton State's Brayboy is on the sideline, out of bounds for Clayton State's 12th turnover. Ball back to Carson-Newman, leading 100-69 with 5:48 to play in the second half. Eagles have crested the century mark for a fourth time this season in the first 6 games. Hubbard spinning around, right block, tough leaner, is blocked by Brayboy, got his own rebound, kicks it to Dyer, zips it off of Chambers' hands. Well, no, they say Chambers didn't touch it. He's smiling as they rule that Wymanson couldn't get out of the way of it. 100-69, Eagles by 31 with 5:27 to play in the second half. Clayton State with it front court. Diallo between the rings, over to the left wing for Chambers. Chambers moseys inside, drops it off Diallo, right block. Diallo finishes with the left hand at the cup. 100-71, Eagles by 29. Wymanson up the left sideline to Usman Jah, left wing. Goes to Dyer between the rings, off to Hubbard, right wing. Hubbard between the circles, Zhao off to Wymanson, left wing. Wymanson back to Zhao, left corner, pump fakes the 3. Moseys his way down the baseline, drop it off to Jah. Middle of the lane, back out Dyer, right wing. 10 to shoot. Hand it to Hubbard, right wing. Left around an Usman Jah screen. Hubbard accelerates on Kleiss. Teardrop with the right hand. Grazes the front iron, no good. Chambers the rebound and running for the Lakers. Into the front court. Extra pass, Brayboy, right wing. Good look from 3. Banked it strong off the backboard. Kleiss the offensive rebound. Falls down and misses it off the backboard. Hubbard the board. Ahead it goes Dyer, left corner. Back to Wymanson, left wing. Pops for 3. Right iron, no. Diallo the rebound left side. Block for the Lakers. Clayton State moves it left to right, down by 29 with 4:20 to play in the second half. Chambers, inside out action to Kleiss, right corner. Around the horn it goes to left wing Stargell. In the left corner for Brayboy. Full round 1 against the Eagles zone. Chambers moves inside on Wymanson. His bunny won't drop, but a whistle and a foul on Wymanson. His 4th, team 7th. Free throws for Christian Chambers. Chambers, a 73% free throw shooter lifetime, has been on point at the stripe today. 7 of 7. Clayton State's done well at the line. 18 of 21 as a team. Lakers trying to score with the clock stopped with 4:05 to go as Chambers misses his first free throw of the day off the back of the 10. 100-71, and Carson-Newman empties its bench. Hubbard, Wymanson, and Usman Jah exit. Jamie Pay, Caleb Bridgewater, and Jarius Satterfield enter. John Zhao, the lone starter on the floor. Granted, Ren Dyer has started plenty in his career. He's out there as well. Chambers converts on the second, and the Eagles lead by 28. 100-72 with 4:04 to play in the second half. That 20-0 run to start the second half, the difference maker right now for Carson-Newman. Dyer off to Satterfield, right wing, goes to Zhao between the circles. Jamie P. left point, finds Bridgewater left corner. Bridgewater over to Zhao, right wing. Dribble handoff for Satterfield. Satterfield flashes for 3, bottom. Jarius Satterfield stretches the lead back to 31. 103-72 with 3:37 to play in the second half. Clayton State front court. Diallo right of the lane. Can't hit from 8. Dyer the rebound and running. Dyer straight ahead. Behind the back, Pay. Pay takes it in and gets fouled by Diallo. Nice feed for Ren Dyer, looking for his 5th assist. Instead, you get a personal on Diallo, his 2nd. team's 5th. That brings us to a break in the action. 3:28 to play from Holt. Carson-Newman cruising 103-72 over Clayton State. We are back to Jefferson City after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
3:28 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman 103, Clayton State 72. Eagles have shot 65% from the field after halftime while limiting Clayton State to a 31% effort. And Carson-Newman cruising in this one, plus 13 on the glass, 25 assists on 38 made baskets. Another night where you point to something, it's gone Carson-Newman's favor. Jamie Pay at the line for free throws, and he converts on the first, makes his first career free throw, and it's 104-72. Eagles up by 32 on the Lakers. Second free throw for Jamie Pay. Lines it up. Left it strong off the heel. Chambers the rebound, and Clayton State races front court. Stargell, right wing, skips it left point for Chambers. Chambers moseys inside, gets into Pay, leans in with the runner, counted off the glass plus a foul. Fouls on Jamie Pay, his first, team's 8th, makes it a 104-74 ball game with 3:17 to go in the second half. And Chambers off to the stripe. He's been effective today. Southpaw makes the free throw. 17 points for Chambers. 47 points in his career against Carson-Newman in 2 meetings. Bowens, McElhaney, Bridgewater, Pay, and Satterfield on the floor for Carson-Newman. Bowens trapped, passes out of it. It's deflected over to Bridgewater left point. Finds Pay left baseline. Pay takes off and lays it in with 2 hands. Firm take for Jamie Pay. 106-75. Eagles by 31. 2:55 to go second half. McElhaney slipped on the floor. That gets Williams an open look from deep. Missed it. Bowens taps the rebound, but it's to the head of the key. And a reset to Stargell. Stargell down to the right wing for Chambers. Inside Williams. Bounce it off. Brown right block. Brown goes up. Bowens blocked it, but got him with the body. They give the foul to Pay from behind. Second on him. 9th on the Eagles. 2 free throws for Kennedy Brown. Clayton State's made some hay at the stripe, especially after halftime. Lakers are 20 of 24 for the game as a team. 11 of 15 in the second half. First free throw rainbows in for Kennedy Brown. But those free throws not enough to make up for the fact that Carson-Newman's hit twice as many second half shots as the Lakers. Brown makes the second. It's 106-77 for the Eagles. 2:38 to play in the second half. Satterfield in the backcourt. 2 defenders to the ball. Gets it to Bridgewater. Ahead to Bowens. Bowens got away with a walk. Kicks it Pay left corner. Pay drives. Right-hand finger roll. Won't fall. Got his own board. Pay called for steps as he was passing it off. 106-77. Lakers beat Carson-Newman back. Now Chambers mishandles and has to bring it back out between the rings. 106-77, Eagles leading. Chambers out of the key 3, back iron no. Rebound loose. Rayboy grabs it right wing. Second chance for Clayton State. Left wing for Stargell. Stargell to the head of the key for Chambers. 10 to shoot. Chambers 8 and 7 between the circles. Chambers still left-hand handles. 5 and 4 left around his screen. 2, 1, Chambers, step back as the horn sounds. Missed it off to the left, didn't draw iron, shot clock violation. Ball goes back to Carson-Newman with 1:48 to play, leading 106 to 77. Chambers shaken up on that play. Carson-Newman sports medicine professional Nick Peters over to the Clayton State bench to check on him. Satterfield over the timeline, center court for Carson-Newman. Bounce feed to Bowens, right point. Bowens for McElhaney at the left elbow. Feeds Pay, gets downhill to the right block. Right hand scoop off the side of the backboard, nothing else. Brown the rebound for the Lakers. Clayton State front court. Brown, free throw line. One dribble, pops from 8, shorted it. Rebound snared by Pay on the right block. Gets it to Jarius Satterfield. Up to Bridgewater, right wing. Transition 3 ball, back iron no. Pay tapped the rebound up, but to Wes Williams. Clayton State moving left to right. Euroing, goes Bowles through the middle of the lane. He lays it in off the back iron. 106-79, Eagles by 27. Under a minute to play here in Holt. Eagles have outscored Clayton State 53-36 after halftime. Bridgewater, left wing for Pay at the head of the key. Feeds a cutting McElhaney to the cup. Back out to Bridgewater, left corner. Left baseline drive. Bridgewater stops, bounces Bowens left block. Bowens spins right, pumps, lays it up over Williams, and converts from 6 feet out, middle of the lane. First points for Tyler Bowens. 108-79, Eagles by 29 with 32 seconds left. Clayton State moves it left to right. Presumably the final shot for the Lakers. It's a right baseline. Jay rattling home from 10 feet out for Brown. Carson-Newman inbounds to Jarius Satterfield. Shot clock is off, and the Eagles can dribble out the final moments in a dominant offensive affair. Satterfield with the right hand handles in front of the jump circle. Holt Fieldhouse rises to its feet in appreciation for a sensational second half performance that carries Carson-Newman to a 108-81 win over Clayton State. Largest margin of victory for either side in this brief series history. Eagles prevail by 27 points in Holt Fieldhouse while shooting 61% from the field after halftime. John Zhao and Trey Hubbard combined for 44. The quartet of Zhao, Hubbard, Nick Brennigan, and Jack Browder, they only combined for 75. Good day for basketball here in Holt. Eagles, back-to-back wins after the loss to Lander. Carson-Newman is 5-1 for a second consecutive season. Domino's postgame report heads your way when we come back after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Bring it backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with two hands.
Your stats breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Tri-Light, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman is victorious substantially, 108-81 over Clayton State. Pure dominance for Carson-Newman in this one over the Lakers. Carson-Newman really just pounced to start the second half. It was a 22-0 run spanning the halftime break that set the Eagles up for massive success in this one. Carson-Newman surged offensively, 61% from the field after halftime. Highly effective from range, too. Carson-Newman 13 of 28 from beyond the arc. It marks a second straight game for the Eagles where they've made more than 13 threes, and a third straight here at Holt with at least 13 triples made. Ends up to a 108-81 win over Clayton State. The quartet of John Zhao, Trey Hubbard, Jack Browder, and Nick Brennigan combines for 75 points in this game. Eagles did so many things well today, especially the defensive effort after halftime. Clayton State missed the first 10 shots it took. Carson-Newman made the first 10 shots that it took after halftime, and it was KD Bar to the door for Carson-Newman once that went down. It was back and forth in the early going. 5 ties, 4 lead changes. But Carson-Newman took control in the first half with a 12-2 run. And then the Eagles were rocking and rolling after that. A lot of stat sheet stuffer kind of nights for Carson-Newman. Jack Browder gets his second career double-double with 16 points and 10 rebounds. While Trey Hubbard, 20 points, 7 assists on 7 of 14 shooting. Nick Brennigan, 15 points to go along with 6 assists. Just a lot goes right for Carson-Newman in this one. John Zhao led all scorers with 24 points. They can pick literally anything in this game and it certainly felt like it belonged to Carson-Newman. Time now for our AEC electrifying play of the game, and it goes to Ren Dyer for, again, Ren does what he does, but another poster quality jam for Ren in this game. For hanging on the rim. You called it on John Zhao. That should be a technical as well. 76-46. 30-point lead for the Eagles. 13:29 to play second half. Eagles driving, dishing. Dyer, left corner, 3-ball. Won't go down. Wymanson offensive board. Kicks it. Dyer drives inside. Dyer flushes it home on Brown. Ren Dyer brings the student section to life after he put it down on Brown's head. 78-46. Dyer, pure, unadulterated violence. 78-46, Eagles by 32. That is our AEC electrifying play of the game. AEC, member-owned and service-driven, bringing value to everyday life. After all, you're not just a utility customer. You are a co-op member. Here on the Domino's post-game report, Adam Cavalier pleased to be joined courtside by head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, what a performance, especially in the second half to start. You made your first 10 shots. Clayton State missed its first 10 shots. What you see from your team with that monster 22-0 run spanning the halftime break?
The response after halftime was I was impressed. 20-0 run start second half, but we weren't happy, or that's not right. We weren't content with the first half, and our guys came out and just jumped on it fast and quick on both ends of the court, and were able to build that lead, and then maintained it, the rest of the half. And it's hard, man. When you get up like that, it's really hard to especially with that much time to go. 15 minutes to go in the second half, a 30-point lead, and it's hard to keep guys sort of not motivated, but just keep them locked in. And the other team at that point is just playing free and easy, and so congrats to our guys. This was I thought an incredibly difficult challenge, and our guys performed very, very well.
I would argue Clayton State much improved from last year.
Much improved,
even with the result. Granted, without the services of Harper today for the Lakers.
Yeah.
But your team dominated everything. Double-digit rebounding margin for a fifth time in 6 games. What did it take to get on the glass against a Clayton State team that has rebounded the ball well at times this season?
I mean, you saw them, man. Look test, they pass it with flying colors. They're big, they're athletic, they compete. They're well coached. They play hard. Everything like that could be said, they do. But our guys were really intentional about what we want to do in terms of rebounding on both ends of the court. The guys that we have sort of predetermined to go to the offensive glass went consistently. And on the defensive end, we gang rebounded the ball. In the second half, I thought our overall defensive rebounding wasn't as good as the first half. I thought we had elite defensive rebounding. Second half, not as good. As I said, I think everything sort of suffered due to the large margin. But kudos to our guys again for stepping up, and we create targets for them, and our guys are pretty good about once you tell them this is the target, they're pretty good about hitting it.
Efficiency staggering
today
against a pretty good Clayton State defensive team. John Zhao, I keep waiting for the numbers to drop a little bit, and they don't. 24 points for a guy who's got a 68, 75, 90 slash. The slash numbers don't go down today.
He's incredibly efficient because he is confident, and he's tough. He's tough mentally. He's a very tough mental guy, and regardless of what happened the last possession, all that matters to him in that moment is the current possession. So he does a great job of being present and staying sort of lost in the moment, so to speak.
Nick Brennigan, also efficient, but doing things that he hasn't done. Career-high 6 assists for Nick. What did you see from him sharing the ball today?
Well, the defense, you'd almost say style makes the fight. But the defense allowed for us to get, north-south and to sort of trigger rotation of our opponent and then to share the ball. We clearly have a team that really trusts each other at a very high level and are willing to give the thing up to get cleaner looks. And so kudos to our guys. Again, you got to give credit to the guys because they're the ones that make the decisions in real time that allow us for our preferred outcomes.
Ren Dyer has a stat sheet stuffer kind of night. 7 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. How instrumental was he for this performance off the bench?
In all honesty, I think Ren, how he has redefined himself this season, I think it's allowing our team to be to have the successes we've had up to this point. He's truly redefined his game, it's not even arguable. His numbers are the best they've been in his time here. The percentages are what really matter, and he's creating opportunities for other people along with still defending, rebounding at a high level, and then he's always good for one absolute, detonation, as you like to call it, once we get the ball. So I just love where he's at, and he's doing everything at this point in his junior year, doing everything we need to be doing.
Trey Hubbard continues the maturation of his game. 20 points, fourth time he's had 20-point night in his career, but he also dishes out 7 assists and makes 3 steals. We've touched on it. Feels like night in, night out with Trey, but the continued progress that he's made, really the first game this season where he's dropped big points and big assist numbers.
Yeah, and did against a team that was going to challenge him. No, I've said multiple times, Trey, I'm his third coach in 3 years. We're the second college he's been at in 3 years. So he's just getting comfortable, especially having missed basically the entire preseason. He's just getting comfortable, and we're finding the common ground we need to find as a coach and a player, and especially at that position of point guard. It's a big deal to me what that person does and how they sort of run the team. And he's doing he continues to evolve in the right direction, trending in the right direction with those things. And like you said, when you look at the stats, look at the stat sheet. He's scoring in an efficient manner. Most importantly, though, he's sharing that ball and turning the opponent over. So I just like where he's at.
While maintaining good care of the ball himself, a 7-to-1 assist to turnover
yeah,
ratio.
it's elite.
Defensively, first half you give up 52% shooting. Granted, the shot type that Clayton State was after, they were 0 for 5 from deep, and I think every basket they made was a 15-footer, was between 15 and 18 feet. What did you do to take that away in the second half and keep them to 34% shooting after halftime?
Well, we had a pretty intense talk at halftime about defending the ball as a group, and I thought we did a better job with that and forced some more difficult shots, tough twos as we call them, and that again, credit to our guys responding to the halftime adjustment.
Week off again. Conference play starts on Saturday. Limestone and Kyle Perry arrive in Holt for a 4 p.m. tip on December 9th after finals finish up. What do you have to do to put this first season not quite to bed? You still got 2 non-conference games left on the docket, but conference play begins with zest and vigor against the Saints.
First of all, we got to get our guys to finish strong academically. That's one thing. We got 4 guys graduating here at the mid-break, so really excited about that for them and their families and that accomplishment. But then we also got to be on the court and getting ourselves locked in for that conference opener. Clearly there's some history there with Limestone being that their head coach was an assistant here, and they have really improved in his time there. Got us last year, and so we know. I think we know what we need to do to give ourselves a chance this year. But it goes back to practice preparation.
Chuck, pleasure's ours. Congrats on a big one.
Thanks, Kevin.
Over Clayton State. That's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chat with Trey Hubbard. We come back after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Trilight is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Trilight. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
All right, back on the Domino's post-game report as Carson-Newman hammers Clayton State 108-81. Adam Cavalier alongside Trey Hubbard. Trey, the continuation of your development. Another 20-point night. A 7-assist night. First time that you've had +5 assists to go along with the 20-point night since joining the Carson-Newman basketball team. What clicked for you and this team today, especially after halftime?
I think Coach just got into us at halftime, telling us to pick it up on defense, and we responded in a big way, starting off the half in a 20-point run, and I just feel like the team just fed off of that energy. Everybody was happy. Everybody showed good sportsmanship. Even when things got a little chippy, we just stayed together, and that's what helped us win.
Pretty uncommon to make 10 straight shots while your opponent misses.
Yeah.
10 straight shots. Was it all effort that changed that opening media with the second half?
I would say effort and execution. We're playing a little bit too fast in the first half. We wasn't playing at our pace. So once we got back in the second half and started playing at our pace and controlling the game with our defense, I feel like that opened the game for us.
7 assists. Nick Brennigan had 6 assists.
Yes.
Ren Dyer, an assist shy of 5. 26 assists on 40 made baskets as a team.
Mm-hmm.
How easy is it to share the ball in this unit?
I think it's very easy because we all trust each other. Everybody knows that everybody's in here putting in work to get better with their game, so everybody trusts each other to take the shot and make the shot.
How easy is it when you have guys like John Zhao and Nick Brennigan making more than 55% of their threes, too?
I feel like that's probably one of the best things that could ever happen for me playing with them. That's probably one of the best things.
3 steals for you against a Clayton State team that, again, Peach Belt School out of Atlanta, they certainly passed the look test.
Yes.
What was the trick to turning them over?
Well, before the game, Coach always gives me a challenge of trying to get 3 steals. He said that would help the team win, so I always attempt to do that. But the trick was really getting in the passing lanes, not getting overextended outside, trying to play a lot of team defense.
Another week off, you get Limestone to start league play next Saturday. What's this team need to do to process a resounding win, largest margin of victory in series history against Clayton State, and get ready for league play?
I think we just have to stay focused, stay locked in, keep bonding with each other as a team, and everything will be fine.
All right, Trey, thanks for the time. Congrats.
Thanks for having me.
That is junior guard Trey Hubbard. as Carson-Newman prevails over the Clayton State Lakers 108-81. Our Food City player of the game, Jack Browder, is making his way courtside. All he does will tell you about a few scores from around the SAC. Lenore Ryan, in football action, has a 28-7 lead on Valdosta State with a minute to play in the third quarter of an NCAA quarterfinal playoff game. All 28 of the Bears' points came in the second quarter. Valdosta State trying to rally at home. In men's basketball action, the Eagles played the early game today. There are two other games in progress on the men's side. And Coker and Emory and Henry are playing in a track meet over at the King Center in Emory, Virginia. Coker led it 62-51. That was the halftime score. Cobras are up 66-53 in the second half. You've already had 4 shots taken by both teams in the first minute of the second half. Emory and Henry is losing by double digits in spite of shooting 62% from the field. 2 reasons for that. 1, the Wasps have turned it over 12 times. And 2, Coker is 10 of 22 from beyond the arc. Mahmoud Bangura leads the Cobras with 13 points. Gabe Brown leads all scorers. The Wasps leader has 18. 13:09 to play in the second half. Bluefield State is playing host to Wingate, and the Big Blues, with 1 win on the year, have a 63-59 lead over the Bulldogs. 4 players in double figures for Bluefield State, who's shooting 50% from the field as a team, while Wingate is at 52%. Taylor and Roberts combining for 30. They both have 15 apiece. We roll on the Domino's post-game report with our Food City player of the game, Jack Browder. Second career double-double for you. 16 points, 10 rebounds. More impressively, 3 assists, no turnovers.
No turnovers. That's the one.
No turnovers for a gentleman who had 13 in the first 2 games of the season. That's why we say that. What clicked today for you?
I mean, it really wasn't just me. It's everybody on the team. I mean, we're all sharing the ball well right now. We're all confident in each other. I mean, our trust is unreal. One of our core values, trust. So we just trust each other. I mean, we all put time in the gym, outside of practice. So just that preparation and confidence that we have in each other is what is keeping us scoring the ball right now and being successful.
I thought a 12-point halftime lead against a team the caliber of Clayton State was pretty satisfying, but then Duke out. 20-0 run to start the second half, a 22-0 run spanning the halftime break. What clicked those opening 4 minutes of the second half that really put this game to bed?
I mean, it was just our defense. We're getting stops. I mean, on our huddle before coming out for the second half, we said we get a talent right here, we'll probably win the game. I think we ended up getting like 3 talents within the first 2 medias, so that just broke us apart. I mean, it's our offense is good, but it's a byproduct of our defense and how we can get stops and capitalize off those stops.
Defensively, I thought part of the effort today came down to rebounding. Plus 10 on the glass for a 5th time out of this team's first 6 games against a Clayton State team that's pretty good at rebounding the ball.
Yeah.
What did it take to get on the glass against the Lakers, especially for yourself with the double-digit rebounding effort?
Yeah, I mean, we put emphasis on it. I mean, they were a big team. We knew we needed to come in here, win the rebound battle. That's what we've been preaching on all year so far, win the rebound battle. And so we just did that. I mean, we put emphasis on it. We all tried to crash hard, specifically like our crashers. You know, we just all try to get in there and get boards. I mean, it's just grit, I guess.
It's staggering for a team that shoots 54% from the field. You have more offensive rebounds than the team that shot 42%, and you double up the Lakers in second chance points. What's that say about this team?
Yeah, I mean, just our grit. I mean, we just know we have to crash to win games. You're gonna need to be able to offensive rebound and then capitalize off those offensive rebounds, whether it's a dagger, a putback, whatever it is. We know that's what we need to do to be successful.
Clayton State shot 52% from the field in the second half, but you limited the Lakers to 34% shooting after halftime. What did it take to slow down Clayton State's offense?
The emphasis. CB really got onto us in the halftime about our defense and how we weren't getting our talents. We only had one talent, so we knew we needed to tone up our defense, put more commitment on that aspect of the ball. And so it really is just us. It's about us. I mean, us doing our stuff, playing how we play. So yeah.
Week off, finish up finals, and then start sack play against the Limestone Saints. What do you have to do to put this one to bed while getting ready for a Limestone team that got you last time you played the Saints at home?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, we're just going to have to we get this week to prepare, celebrate this one for a little bit, and then just turn our heads to Limestone. I'm going to need to learn about Limestone. I've never played against Limestone, so I'm going to have to watch some film on them. See what they're like this year. I know they're going to be good. I mean, it's first sack game. We're going to have to be prepared. So, yeah, we're just going to have to prepare well, be ourselves, really.
All right, Jack, thanks for the time. Congrats
Yep.
on the double-double.
Yep, thank you.
That is sophomore forward Jack Browder as Carson-Newman prevails over Clayton State 108 to 81. Our next presentation of Carson-Newman sports. It's a week from today, doubleheader to start league play against the Limestone Saints. Women's game at 2, men's game at 4, on air on the Eagles Sports Network at 1:45 that day. We're Skip Roberts back inside of network control, and our crew here today, our director Ian Johnson, our replay operator Mia Toribio, and our camera crew Max Bryant, Rick Gintome, and Elena Corbett. I'm Adam Cavalier. Thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score from Holt Fieldhouse: Carson-Newman 108, Clayton State 81. Back at it next Saturday. You're on the Eagle Sports Network.
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagle Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. The Inner Digital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagle Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Ian Johnson, Andrew Drizzy Rogers, Mia Toribio, Caitlin Jones, and Ryan I Love the Herd Wilkes. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.